What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I got a bunch of questions about this little upgrade that we did, and I've been doing a little bit of digging, so kind of wanted to do a second video. Hopefully I can answer some of your questions, and I think this is kind of important what I found, so let's get right into it. So first off, just a recap. And this video is going to be pretty long because we're going to do a few things, and then we're going to turn this thing on. We're going to play some Skater XL for a little bit, and then we're going to try to take this video, put it on here, and do all the video editing on this laptop and give it a good run, and we'll see what happens. So, and if you're just seeing this video for the first time, you didn't see the other one, what we did is we added 38 gigs of RAM and we upgraded the SSD hard drive to 2 terabytes. And I'm going to show you in a second what I did with the 500 gig hard drive that we took out of there. So first up, I just went to Google and I typed in crucial RAM for Asus Zephyrus G14. So I went with crucial because I was told to go with crucial. I saw other people went with crucial. Crucial is used in a lot of Mac products, and Macs use good stuff. So then if you go down, not the first link. Here, let me bring you in. They changed the website a little bit. This looks different now. But right here you see Asus ROG Republic of Gamers Zephyrus G14 GA401i, which is what this one is. Compatible RAM, compatible SSD. So basically they list everything under here that's compatible RAM. But with that said, these computers use 3200 right here. See that? 3200. So you want to stick with that. You can go ballistics if you want to go with them. Crucial ballistics. That's not even in stock anyway. But you don't want to go with the 2400. I was told to stick with 32 on that, on the RAM. And then with the SSD, I went with this exact one right here, which is 3400 megabytes per second read and 3000 megabytes per second write. But this is the exact one. 2 terabytes, PCIe, M.2, Crucial P5, 2280SS SSD. So that is how I found it. That is what I did. Plus I watched, a few other people out there. I watched them upgrade theirs to see, what they said. So I stuck with, what everyone else was doing because it seemed like it was working. So if you remember, when on the last video I opened this up and I took out the SSD hard drive and there was this weird stuff on it. It was kind of bendy, but not super bendy. I don't know. It was weird. It looked like some sort of heat sink. I wasn't sure. But what we pulled out of here was a Western Digital hard drive. It was 500 gigabytes. And I was like, why is that stuff on there? And how come the new one didn't come with it? If it needs to be in here. Because this thing gets hot, man. When you're running this thing, you can feel it. Like, this thing gets hot. So I did a little bit of digging, and right on Amazon, man. Just type in laptop nano heatsink, and it comes with these huge pieces of copper heatsink. Comes with the cleaning wipes, wet and dry. Comes with these little rubber bands too, maybe just to cinch everything together. It also comes with these little yellow pieces of tape. There's like 3 pieces of tape on there. Comes with a second copper heatsink, and then it comes with this I think it's called like nano or silicon nano heatsink. So it comes with 2 thicker ones, and then it comes with 2 thinner ones. So I guess they send you, so it's $9.99. It's $10 for this kit. And I think basically this kit is meant to do 1 SSD hard drive. And you might get 2 out of it if you can't really fit it all. So now back to the Western Digital 500 gigabyte hard drive that I pulled out of here. I went and I got this on Amazon. This is from Republic of Gamers. I was able to it just pops open. You slip in the M.2 hard drive, close it in, and I took one of these kits, but they already had this thing to the brim with, you know, this jelly-like heatsink stuff. They had a bunch of it in there already, but I was able to fit one more thin layer underneath the M.2 hard drive where it sat against this chip. So I got a little bit of extra of heatsink into this. So now I have a 500 gigabyte M.2 SSD portable hard drive, which this is going to be way better than those thumb drives. It's much faster and much larger. So I actually had to pull it out, plug it into the computer, and format it because it still had Windows and everything. Like, the whole operating system was still there. Like, it probably could have booted it up if I wanted to, but you know, there wasn't much on there anyway. But yeah, we're going to give this a test. Also, when I'm done with this video, we're going to transfer the video from the big computer into this, and then transfer it into the laptop. So we'll see how that goes. So first off, I'm going to reopen this, and we're going to add these heat sinks onto the hard drive. Because these, if you look it up, it says that these are specifically made for laptops and items where space is an issue and you need maximum cooling. So this falls into that category, and that's why that stuff was on there in the first place. So if it was on there from the manufacturer, I want to put it back. And then some, if I can. So we're going to see how much of this we can squeeze in there. So let's jump into that first. So I got some questions from some people asking if, you know, I've had crashing issues and, oh, you're not using dual channel RAM, and, you know, like, I don't know, I've actually had a few other people comment back saying, like, I did the same thing you did, and I haven't had a single problem. Like, it's been running absolutely perfectly. Let's start off by just seeing about how much room we have They've got some there too, a little bit. Small blob. I want to see how much room I have under it. And there's not much. So we're going to go with the smaller one. First, we're going to take the alcohol pad. And just clean the surface. And now the dry pad. I mean, can't you make them a little bit bigger? Come on now. I mean, look at that. They couldn't give you a little more? At least enough to grab with your hand? At least we still have that sticker on the back. Alright, so this has a film on both sides. Which you gotta take off. Yeah, this stuff is weird, man. Like, I can see how this helps cooling, though. Once you feel it. The hardest part is getting it on there. Nice and square. Okay. So there's the bottom. A little extra cooling. And this stuff right here feels exactly like this does. So this is a common thing that's used. I might even throw a little bit on the RAM. I got room for days there. Why not? Oh wait, here lies the problem. Now I see why they gave you the tape. So we've got plenty of room on top. Actually, no, we'll save that for the RAM. Because we're going with copper anyway over here. It's sticky. now a big chunk of copper. Now I'm guessing they give you the rubber bands or the tape because this stuff isn't quite sticky enough to hold that there forever. Like, I could see when this gets hot, that would kind of just slip off and move around unless it's sandwiched in between something, which I'm not sure if the case actually does that. So I mean, I think this stuff by itself would be all right, but this big heavy copper plate, I could see that wanting to slide around. I'm gonna go with the rubber bands. I'll do one at the end, one in the middle, and one at the top. All right, look at that. Heatsink sandwich. This should definitely help keep this hard drive nice and cool. So now we're going to put this back in. Like, I'm not going to go and do the RAM in my PC because that's in a big PC with tons of airflow. But this is a tiny laptop that packs a punch. So why not keep everything nice and cool in here? And again, I don't even think this stuff is made for the RAM. Like, this could be totally unnecessary. I'm not a computer expert, but I know enough to get myself in trouble, so. And to me, this makes sense, you know? SSD hard drive? What is RAM? It's SSD. Solid state drive. It's the same exact thing. Kind of. Alright. So we got a little bit of heatsink on the bottom. Back in. What's underneath? Nothing. Okay. What do we got for clearance? Oof. There's a ton of clearance at the bottom. That's the only thing. Might have to put one more piece just to keep it from moving around. There we go. That's better. Now a little bit more for the top. And there we go. Let's put it back together and give it a whirl. Alright, we got the computer back together. I'm going to turn it on. Try playing some Skater XL first. I can't wait to try this thing out. God, look how fast that thing boots. Alright, let's give this a whirl. And the speakers they put in this thing are absolutely amazing. You'd be blown away by the sound you hear that comes out of this little laptop. Oh God, I haven't played this in a while. Oh. Let's see. I'm waiting to hear these fans kick on. Let's get a cool clip. If we can get on it. Nope. Fix the angle maybe. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna mess around and play with this for a little while and just get it hot and just see what happens. And then we'll transfer the videos onto this from the big computer, put it onto this laptop, and then we'll do the video editing. And I'll do it all right in front of you so you can see how it's running. So give me a minute and I'll be back. Alright, that's enough video games for now. So I want to show you. I'm just going to show you the inside of this because I wish I knew about this a long time ago. And yeah, just this case for the M.2 hard drive was $60. And yeah, I know you can go online and you can find them for $10, $15, but they're plastic. And there's a reason things are expensive. This is a full metal case, which helps with the heat. And I'm not sure, but we're going to test it right now. I'm pretty sure I fried these things. And these are SanDisk. If I can get my camera to focus. SanDisk, which, you know, this brand's been out forever. It has USB on this side and USB-C on this side. And I think these are 32 gigabyte. There's 32 gigs on this little thing here. So last weekend, I tried transferring 4 gigabytes of video to this, and I just formatted it. It wouldn't transfer. It said it was too large. So I did a full format, which took forever. And when I unplugged this from the computer, it was red hot. Like, it was hard to hold on to. It was so hot. And then after the full format, I tried again, and nothing. So I was like, okay. When I started seeing these cases, I was like, yeah, this is the way to go. And I just transferred, like I said, we were going to transfer the videos that I was making onto these and then do the video editing. But we're going to go one step further, and we're going to transfer a bunch of my older bowling videos, the same ones I was trying to transfer to this, put it in there, and try the video editing. So I might as well show you right from the beginning here. This is what I got. From Amazon. It's about $60. Open her up. And that's the first thing you're greeted with. Pop that out. Underneath that is the little key. It's basically just a sewing needle or whatever you have, a paper clip, kicking around the house. Underneath that is a protective case to go around the edges for shock protection if you drop it. Underneath that, you get one USB-C to USB-C cable. That's about, I don't know, a foot and a half. And then you get one USB to USB-C. And yeah, I'm assuming this is USB 3.0. I mean, it would have to be. It's Republic of Gamers. I'm sure it is. That's why I go with brand names. Names I trust. So you don't have to worry about all the shit that goes on after the fact. So they tell you right here, and it's on the website too, but they tell you what kind of key configurations work, what kind don't. You know, it doesn't need to be a full length, it can be the shorter ones. But, you know, it comes with all this instructions in Chinese, Spanish, Russian, and whatever. So let's just take a look inside. So you take the little key, little hole in the bottom, you just push it and it pops open. Oh, I hope I don't mess up my heatsink. So it has, already inside, it has that same jelly-like heatsink material that we added into this for confined spaces with SSD hard drives. I see a common theme here. So I don't understand, you know, they send you a new SSD hard drive, it should come with some of that. For dum-dums like me that don't understand that you need that heatsink. Maybe you don't need it in a big computer that has tons of airflow and it's liquid cooled and all that other stuff. But for laptops and for little things like this, it's necessary. So that's why I'm putting this video. I think people need to be informed. I mean, obviously, if you're a pro and you already understand this, great. I'm not trying to reach you. I'm trying to reach those people that, like me. I'm not an expert in computers, but I know enough to be dangerous. Or enough to get myself in trouble, so. But basically, you just take out that little flathead screw. I put heatsink under it. And I put a little bit of this jelly heatsink on top. And then it's got some of its own. But it has another whole chip under here that helps run this thing. So once you have your 500 or whatever gigabyte SSD M.2 hard drive installed, you just snap the door back on. And there you go. And it also came with a, I'm not digging for it, but it was a very strange carabiner with the R, like Republic of Gamers. It was awkward, it was plastic, and it went right in the trash. No thanks. I get what they were trying to do there, but it was a piece of garbage. Alright, so there's the protective rubber bumper, which says Republic of Gamers down the side. I mean, this thing just feels expensive. It feels nice. And, I'm gonna lose it anyway, so I might as well just lose it now. And this USB to USB-C, yeah, pretty much everything's gonna be USB-C to USB-C in the near future, so. And I have enough of those cables anyway. Every time you buy something, you get another cable. And they're too short to use. So let's real quick. Let's do the experiment. I'm going to try to grab those bowling videos. This has been fully formatted. I'm going to plug it into the computer. Yep, you heard that. All right, let's go with, which one has the most? Here we go. This is like, 2 hours, 2.5 hours worth of video on these 4 clips. So let's try to transfer those onto USB. And it's gonna work. Why? But look how slow this is. Can you even see it? No. It's at 4%, 5%, 6%. Okay. That's enough. Jeez, man, this thing's already pretty hot. Just from that. Alright, so now we're gonna plug this thing in. I'm gonna show you, it lights up. It's pretty cool looking. Let's transfer these 4 videos. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20. I can't even keep up. Look at this. 30, 35, 40. Holy smokes. This thing is insane fast, man. 70, 80, 90. Done. I will never buy another USB stick ever again. I'm going to stick with these. This is awesome, man. And it's not even that big. You could slip that in your pocket, your backpack. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than this, but this is 32 gigs. That's 500 with like disgusting speed. No, thank you. That's for like emergencies only. Alright, now let's plug it into the laptop. And I noticed in the directions for this, it said to put a fresh, brand new SSD hard drive, like, needs to be wiped before you put it in here. Well, I had no way to wipe it, so I put it in there, I plugged it into the computer, I formatted it, and this thing is like gold. So I don't know why they say that, but check this out. Nice. Just a little added feature there. Kind of cool. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing. I am. And look at that, there's the videos. I wonder, let's see if we can video edit straight from this and not even need to bring it into the computer. That would be even cooler. But if it starts running slow, then we'll drag them into the computer. But let's just see. So I use DaVinci Resolve. I don't know, eventually I might start paying for the Photoshop equivalent. Test project. Create. And here's a big test, because when I do this on the big computer, so every Sunday I go bowling, and I tape the entire session. So there's a lot of boring stuff that goes in between the shots. So I put the videos into DaVinci Resolve, and I have to like fast forward through chunks, and I need to just delete chunks of the video and want to keep going. Like, I just want to keep going. I don't want to delete a section and then have to sit there, you know, and play with my hair for a minute and wait for things to catch up. And that's how it is on my big computer. All the time. So And I'm almost positive that the big computer has, you know, more power than this little laptop, but also the quality of parts may vary. So this will be interesting. So let's import some media. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Is this gonna work? Holy smokes. That was rather fast. Drag the video down. What? So see, this is what I normally do. And I don't usually do it with my finger. I usually do it with a mouse, but yeah. Actually, let's plug the mouse in. Just for fair comparison. There we go. Yeah, got it. Oh, let's go back. It really looks crappy on the camera. I apologize. I don't know how I could get that to look good, but this is for science and science only. Alright, let's try to do a small section like I normally would. So normally I would throw the shot, ball would hit the pins, I would cut the video, and then I would skip forward because the pins are resetting, the ball's coming back, I'm getting resituated, I might be talking to somebody, boring stuff that nobody wants to see, until, okay, there's the beginning of my next shot. So right before that, we cut that. Okay, there's the section that I want to delete. I'm going to delete it and click play immediately and see what happens. Oh my god. And I'm doing this externally. What? Or maybe it's just because it's on the RAM. But this little laptop is blowing my big computer out of the water right now. Like this is way too smooth. I like this. I'm kind of glad that I did this. For $1,100, or actually it's $8.99 right now. This computer is a beast for $8.99. Even though you might want to upgrade the hard drive or the RAM. But the RAM's not that much. Or you just get one of these. For those big things that you want to do, just have it plugged into the computer on the side. And let's throw the other 3 videos on there. So now there's a lot in the memory. There's a lot more in the memory now. Just to make sure. And we're going to go in somewhere in the middle. We're going to cut this. Oh, dude, and this is so much smoother here. What? I don't know if it's my video card on my big computer. I don't know what it is. But it should be running much better than this, and it's not. God. This is where quality versus price comes in, because quality, you know, even though this doesn't have a Ryzen 9 or an RTX from like an HP brand or something, you know, HP has like lower models and higher models, but like let's just say you get a lower model HP with higher like specs, but it may not run as good as this, because this is quality. That's how I feel about a lot of things. You want something that's going to work flawlessly, spend the extra money. Alright, let's cut that. Let's cut this. Cut. Delete, then play. That's small stutter, but it's very small. But it caught up like that. My other computer would still be stuttering right now. Probably still be stuttering. And it would catch up right about now. I think I'm going to give this a full format, though. Let's go to format, not quick. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do one last little test. Just, I mean, this might be common knowledge to some of you, but it's not to me. That's why I'm doing this. So I remember I did a full format on this, 32 gigs. Pulled it out of the computer. And I probably could have cooked an egg on it. Like, it was very hot. So now we have a 500 gigabyte M.2 in this with our heatsink. And I'm doing a full format, not a quick. We're doing a full format on this. It's going to take a little while. But I want to see how hot this gets. If it doesn't get hot, that means it's running efficient. If it's running hot, that means you're overworking it. So, I just want to see. So when it's done, we'll check it out. I'll see you then. Alright, full format complete. Let's check it out. Yeah, dude, it's not bad. I mean, it's warm. It's warm. It's not hot. It's warm at best. This thing, for a full format, and this probably took 7 minutes. 500 gigabytes, it took 7 minutes. Don't quote me on that, but about 7 minutes. And how did you come up with 7? Don't quote me. I don't know. About 7. Just, you know. It's about 7 minutes. And it's warm at best. And this thing, like, just... It's cooling down fast, too. Like, every time I do this, it's getting cooler and cooler. This thing... You see, it's got all these, like... heat vents on the back. This... Oh my god, this thing is nice, man. I should have made a video just for this, but... Because I had no idea these things even existed. You know, you gotta search and search for these. If you don't know these exist, you probably will never find one. I mean, everyone knows about these, but this thing takes like 15-20 minutes, and it's only 32 gigabytes, and you pull it out of the computer, and you might need burn cream, because it gets hot. I mean, really hot. I don't think I'm going to use these anymore, and if I do, I'll probably put some files on it, and then just give it to somebody and say, here, take it. I don't want it back. Or I'll use it for my phone or something, you know, something small. But I'm using this from now on for anything big. So sorry the video's pretty long, but I just wanted to make sure I got out all the information that needs to go out. And plus, I kind of wanted to know too, personally. I was just messing around, learning. But I did a quick search. I wanted to compare specs between the two computers or what video cards they have, because I know they have the same processor and the same RAM. The only difference is the video card. So the laptop has a NVIDIA GTX 1060, and my PC tower has a 1070. They have the same RAM and same video memory, so yeah, I definitely know it's my video card that's about to go, so I'm working on that. But dude, these things are insane. Like, you need to get one. I can't stress it enough. These things are nice. And I did a quick, just real quick search on Amazon to see, because like, if you can buy the M.2 and you can buy the case, put them together to make this, I figured like companies would be out there like one step ahead trying to make a few bucks. Like, here you go. Supercharged M.2 hard drive, ready to go. So I looked on Amazon, and there's a lot of different things that say super fast SSD, portable hard drives, and it says like 1 terabyte, 2,000 megabytes per second, and they're over $200. So this is a Western Digital hard drive, which is 60 bucks, 500 gigs. Then you go and buy this case, 60 bucks, 120 bucks, and you get 500 gigs with a 3,000 to 3,200 megabytes per second. Much, much faster, and way cooler too. I mean, I don't think theirs lights up. It has extra gel cooling inside. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Sorry it was so long. So hopefully that answered your questions. Leave a comment if not, and I'll get back at it. Give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you guys next time.